A-Rod. Nobody's here. Live, Port Royal Speedway. Here comes Spencer, or this comes Parker Price Miller. Huh? Why is it a big race? $100,000, girl.
And that's the biggest in America so far. And that's the biggest in the continent.
It's the biggest in Pennsylvania.
Hey guys, hello.
I stole his content.
Here comes the NOS Energy car. Here comes the Wild Child Jr. We got them stacking up.
You are looking live at Port Royal Speedway for the 23rd edition of the Mountain Bikers Memorial Heritage World.
Is it doing good?
They're saying hello.
Hello.
Will you do this?
What?
Go hold it.
Why?
I'm excited.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Show them I look just a little.
We are.
Yeah, no far. It isn't out far in the end. It's a little far.
He is like a little kid. He is like totally like a little kid. Came to the races to eat and shop, and then he took a nap. Now it's time to race. So.
Where's my glasses? So I got them. Hi guys. We were at Port Royal at a sprint car race. They're just starting. What they're doing now is warming up their engine. Yeah, he is rocking my hat because I got my hat. Nice. Brett Marks. Here comes Logan Schuhart. What's going on, guys? Yes. Hit the thumbs up for me, guys, if you like this. We thought we'd go live. We're at Port Royal Speedway in Port Royal, Pennsylvania for the last night of what is called the Bob Weichert Memorial Race. I'll show you what guy I like when he comes out. Mike Walter. No, I haven't seen him. There he is. He's coming out the pit gate. So what they're doing right now, guys, is they come out slow, and all they're doing is going around. They have to push start sprint cars if you don't know. So once they get them started, they go back in and just let their engines get warm. So. Hi, Sharon.
Has Lance gone by?
Yeah. Remember, he waved. You grew up with the hot child, the wild child from Worcester, Ohio. Agree.
Looks like about
Halligan.
I think they said there are 50 cars.
50. Oh my God, just hit the fire, hit the fire. Yeah. Chase Pete's. Here comes my guy. Here he comes. Justin Peck. Yeah. That was Justin Peck. Hey, Big Mouth, you want to walk home? You used to serve the Wild Child lunch. That's crazy. How is everyone doing on this Memorial Day Sunday? Nice.
We're gonna go see Finley tomorrow morning. Jade and I.
Apparently we're going to see Finley tomorrow morning, you guys. Probably have some video of that. Hi, Karen.
This is like kind of the pros of sprint cars.
Mary says this is the pros of the sprint car racing. Hey, Brenda, how's it going? Where?
He's coming, don't move.
He already came by while you were sleeping.
Yeah, I
They're glad they want to see Finley. What are you doing? Well, I tell you, we got the oh wow, Sharon, that's awesome. That's her husband's best friend used to own State Line Eries. I'll have to, we'll have to take, yes, at some point I will go back to Texas, yes. I was kind of jealous that Lester was house shopping without me, I'll be honest. So this is a big half-mile track. We're on the infield. Lots of people here. Weather's perfect. Here comes more. Yeah. There's Gerber's car. So guys, each one of these sprint cars, the engine in them is about 900 horsepower.
About how much money?
And they're probably, each engine is probably somewhere around $70,000 a piece. There's Brad Sweet.
Hey folks, just real quick question. Since we posted the video, what do y'all think about Elliot coming to live with us too? Oh, Jeff, answer this. Did Jaden race yesterday?
Oh yeah, how about, would you like to answer that? That's a real good point. Let's talk about that.
have to.
Yeah, we have to.
They asked, so you have to answer.
They asked, so we're being real.
So yesterday, we had a helmet bag.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I have a helmet bag that holds all my. I have a helmet bag that holds all my racing equipment, and I need that to be safe, and I forgot it, so we couldn't race yesterday. That was my fault. And then Dad keeps pushing me on it. Please.
So, what happened was, we were loading up, and yes, it was his fault. So Danielle, we were there. We were the first ones to leave. We got out early because I got the cars unloaded. We're getting set up there. I'm getting ready to do the get tires out, start doing my thing. I went up, walked up, looked at the track, and Mary says, "Don't get too excited." I'm like, "What?" Jaden left his helmet bag at home, which is an hour and a half away from the track.
All is acceptable.
It has all his safety gear in, and I didn't feel comfortable. Somebody was going to let us use his helmet, but it didn't have the attachments for a Hans device. We didn't have his Hans device. He didn't have gloves. He had, and the only thing he had was his suit. So he didn't have his safety shoe. He had nothing. So two things. He was upset. I was upset, and not only did we wanted to race, right? And yes, I agree, we all forget things. But sometimes it's more important for him to be playing on his electronics than helping me get stuff loaded. So I used it as well as a life lesson. It was a hard life lesson, but so we had tears at the track, mainly from me. No, but I did, like I said, I didn't want to use somebody else's stuff and take the chance of that would be the night that we get upside down. He's too young to have an injury, and like I said, I used it as a life lesson. So what did we learn? What are we never going to leave home without? What are you going to check and double check and recheck?
The suitcase?
The suitcase.
Yeah.
So Jaden and I, today we got up. He was a big help to me. We went over to Lake Road. We mowed the property, and you helped. And then we moved some of the fencing material around. I did tell you guys that the more fencing material is getting dropped off this week, which will allow me to hang gates. And for those of you that don't know, a young man had lost his life right outside of Lake Road a few weeks ago. You can look it up. But there was a strange car in the driveway, and I sort of figured that's what it was about. So I gave the lady her space, and then she did get out, and I shut the mower off, and she's like, "You mind?" I'm like, "No." I said, "I don't own this, but I'm renting the back." And I said, "I'll report it to the owner." She says, "I promise I'll keep it all cleaned up." She has like a memorial set up there for her son. He was 21 years old, guys. And she was such a nice lady. I felt so bad for her. But I assured her that it would be A-okay to her to... She's got like solar lights there. She has candles she lights. So I also have decided that, you know, it's one thing. You know, you go along the highway when you see these kinds of things, and it took me a minute. Like, I had to think about it. So I'm going to make it some of my project, too, to make sure that little area that she has set up stays weeded and looks nice, too. So, will Jaden give us a wave?
Jaden, wave. What did you make anything about Elliot?
I didn't see any comments.
They're excited.
Yeah, it's horrible, guy. It's sad. It's sad.
He's a young kid.
Yeah.
Driving too fast, that's all.
Yeah.
It could happen to any of us.
So, it could happen. Makes you realize, today while I was mowing and watching Jaden run around on his four-wheeler, it makes you realize how short life can be. And the fact that we forgot a helmet bag and didn't get the race really isn't that big of a deal, right? I think I had a life lesson today. They're saying thumbs up to Elliot.
Okay. I'm excited.
Wow. 5 people. Sharon had an accident near her house. 5 people passed away. 4 kids and a... Oh, she says they're saying you don't look happy today.
I'm happy. I'm a little chilly. Out here.
Amy's excited for Elliot.
That video did not show Elliot was the biggest turd. He was so naughty. His goal was to bite Jaden or bite me, bite everybody. But we're really excited. You're excited too, aren't you, Jeffrey? Are you happy about
Tell me, am I allowed to get a Longhorn?
stop. We're just second stop. Oh, as a mom of a son who was killed by a drunk driver, he had just turned 18, so thank you from a mom of an angel.
Wow.
Wow, that's so heartbreaking. I'm so sorry.
That is heartbreaking. Yeah, and I told her, like, if you weren't ever at Lake Road, I told her, I said, listen, pull your car in there. Don't be at the end of the driveway. And I said, please don't ever back out on the road. There's plenty of room to go in there and plenty of room to go in there and turn around.
It's kind of a blind hill.
It is kind of a blind hill. And what happens is, and I didn't have the heart to ask her, but there's a big company called Deca that makes batteries there. And we know when their shift starts and stops. And that little road gets so crowded. And you know, he was a 21-year-old kid. Listen, guys, we all did things at 21. We thought nothing could happen
I
to
think
us.
technically boys don't mature for 24. So he's just a little kid.
Right. What are you going to do? But it was sad. Yeah, it was just sad. So like I said, that put things in a little bit of perspective for me.
Hello, everybody.
You have anything to add, dear?
Yes, we were all 10 foot tall and bulletproof at that age.
Yeah, right. Teresa says Longhorn, absolutely.
Let's get, what did I say in the video? Let's get our 8 settled.
Oh, absolutely. We got to get things settled.
Let's get our 8 settled, and then I'm never saying no to anything.
No, I know. It was a joke.
We shall see.
Right.
I'm just excited to... You know what I'm the most excited about?
So it's Jackie. We did watch the Indy 500 from right here. They had it on a big TV behind us. So the bleachers that are behind my shoulder, we actually sat. We went up. I'm going to be honest. We went up and got food. We sat in them bleachers and we sat there and watched it on the big screen. What are you excited about?
Honestly, truly learning the personalities of the goats.
The goats?
Yes. Because sometimes I feel like when I'm there, there's so many, you don't get to spend time one-on-one with them. So
Right.
I'm kind of looking forward to actually get to know them. Just a second, my sister was hit by a car while she was riding her bike and was killed instantly. Kathy, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I mean, it just makes you realize that life is short. I mean,
Right.
you never know. You absolutely never know. You never know.
I was never at the Indy 500 either. I was at the track, but I was never at the actual Indy 500.
I know.
What's that?
She had, Laura has a number of son that loves cars. And she used to take him to races, but the race closed.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
man.
that's the case of a lot of
Why do you have my sunglasses on? I just realized that.
Yes, it all comes out positive and Jewel, and you know, that's what I was thinking. I mean, like, I truly think sometimes things like that happen to save us in the long run. Like, you think something stupid could have happened on the way home, or something stupid could have happened on the track. It's just a life lesson, right, buddy? My guess is you will never in many years leave your helmet bag at home. Will you?
Where is your helmet bag right now? In the basement. Where was it yesterday when we got to the track?
Oh my goodness. Molly's brother was running everybody drunk driving.
Wow.
Louie and Gene did not race because he did not take his safety gear to the track. And we didn't realize it until we got to the track. So, it was a life lesson.
Dad was not real pleased at first.
Be nice.
I was nice.
See, Joanne, that was my theory.
Right.
My theory is that Freeze had a lot of just time this week.
Yes, definitely helps. So I think what I'm going to do is put the heater and the air conditioner in the trailer.
Or you can just get caught up in things around the house or at Lake Road. That would be perfect. And actually sleep. Sleep is an issue right now.
I don't need sleep. 5 a.m.
Yes.
Okay, you don't need sleep, mister. Go to bed at 9 o'clock in the evening, no matter what.
So I agree with having time for fencing. Like I said, the fence guy told me that he's going to drop off the bigger posts this week. And I didn't get to talk to Jay much this weekend, but I'm going to see him tomorrow. And so there's a machine we got to rent to put the posts in. And I know Jay was talking about him and I are going to split the rent on a machine. But with tomorrow being a holiday, I doubt that the place is open. So I'm not sure what the exact rent situation is. So thank you, Michelle.
Love you too. Put him in. Yeah,
Hi, Kim.
You don't lose daddy stuff. Hey.
Do you hear that music in the background? I should probably get off here.
Wow.
Copyright.
Copyright.
Oh gosh. La 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 la.
Well, guys,
We are
get
gonna
a
get in
puppy
trouble.
then.
Tell me you don't need
Danielle, I hear you, girl. I miss my buddy too. I miss my buddy too, guys.
Running on Tuesday.
Renting on. No, that probably makes sense because I don't think they're open. That just means we rent it from Tuesday to Tuesday.
Oh, so you can rent it for the whole week. You're gonna rent
We're
it
going to
for the
rent it
whole
for a week. We have
week.
to.
I'm trying to talk loud because I want to talk over the music.
Right.
Here's the deal. If we got a strike, we already have it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, guys, I think what I'll do is I'll take video or maybe we'll go live later when they're actually out on the track going fast. I think what I'll do is I'll wait till later, and when they line up for the A main, which is the big race, I'll go live so you guys can watch the start of it. It'll probably be noisy. I won't say much, but if you guys want to jump on, it'll probably be around, I'm guessing around 10 o'clock this evening. So, Danielle, my choice to win, so I'm a Justin Peck fan. I think you're going to see either Rico Abreu, Lance had a good night last
What
night,
about
but
Danny Dietrich?
Danny Dietrich, Anthony Macri. So, but
We're just gonna have fun.
we're just going to hang out, have fun, eat funnel cake, put up with a little knucklehead. But I appreciate you guys joining us. Like I said, look for us a little bit later this evening. I don't know how much percentage I have on my phone.
I've got a charger.
Oh, never mind. She's got a charger. So thanks, guys. We love you. Remember, what if? See you later.